Hello, my wonderful viewers and subscribers. I want to say a hearty thank you to you all for making it possible for me to hit 10,000 subscribers today. It is not easy. I want to use this opportunity to say that God that has made it possible for me to get to this point will make you to get to the point that you have been expecting in the name of Jesus. And again, all these years before I started my YouTube video, I've been procrastinating. I want to start. Oh, it was not easy. And at last, I have started. And I know that so many of you are out there wanting to start YouTube videos. And every day you want to start, every day I want to advise you. This is a great opportunity for you. Just to be your own boss and start. Despite all the temptations, all the hard work, just give it a thought and start immediately. There is no need to procrastinate. I am telling you, you will love what you started. Today, at least, I am one of the earners in YouTube, and it is made possible just because of you. I want to say thank you again. I want to say thank you. May God bless you. May God sanctify you. May God provide your needs for being there for me. I want to say thank you again. Now, for those of you that is out there, I want to advise you. I am going to teach you how I started my YouTube. The truth is, you don't have to gather so much money to start your own YouTube. Once you have your phone, you are good to go. So watch me while I demonstrate how to start your YouTube videos. Now, let's go. Now, the first thing I did was to make sure I have a work table and a wall that I covered with white wrapper, with white clothes, and I have my work table here. So now, forget what you're seeing. Then it was just an ordinary voile material that I used, but I made sure that it is white to give me a pure and clear background. So, but now, as we are growing, we decided to put this type of wallpaper. And for your information, I did not put this particular wall tiles immediately. What I did first was put my clothes, which is a white cloth, and I have a table. And after that, the next thing I did was to get myself a batten. Although I didn't see batten around right now, I have something I want to show you. This is just a wood. It can still serve as your batten. Just get a batten. Forget about this type of wood. This a wood I got from the carpenter's shop because I couldn't see batten around me. But believe me, when I started, it was a longer batten. To the extent when I told my people that I am using just my phone, they doubted and said it is not possible because I don't want to show them how I started and the video man that is videoing for me. But the truth is that there is no video man. What I did was to use my own phone, my stick, and made sure the place I want to use is walled with a white material. And after that, I got myself a table. It's not really this type of table, but it's still a formica wrapped table, just to give me a white surface. Now, as I am going ahead with the videos, with time I was able to change it to another type of wallpaper, the cheaper one, and I continued. Nobody will come and tell you why are you doing this. Nobody will come and tell you why are you starting with this. The truth is that you want to know what you want to achieve something, and you have focus. You know where you are heading to. So because of this, I just have to move on. Even when I see the people that are started before me, that every day I procrastinate and want to start, I won't tell you lies. If I had started when I wanted to, by now, to be frank with you, I should be hitting up to 100,000 subscribers. But all the same, our people say whenever a child wakes up is his or her morning. So I still thank God for where I am today. So I am now going to show you how I'm able to use my stick, my table, and my workplace, the wall surface, to do my YouTube videos. Now watch me out as I demonstrate. So now the first thing I'm going to do, you can see what I have here. This is a bigger sellotape, this transparent sellotape, but it's not actually what I wanted. What I wanted is the other one that comes in half of it, that is smaller. But because I don't have it handy right now, I'm going to be using my razor blade to divide this one into two, because I just have to make do with what I have. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to divide it. Okay, so after doing this, I did not call any cameraman. I only use my phone and then set it. As I'm walking, I am pausing. Now, I will now bring out, see what I wanted, at least half of it. Okay, this is what I wanted. So let me start from the side that is bigger. So I'm starting from this side. This is what I have. So I drop it down first, okay, and then I will take my stick, the edge of the stick, and then this is my phone. Now this is where the camera is, okay? This is the camera. You can use any phone as long as that phone has camera. It must not be this type I'm using. There are other beautiful phones. There are so many of them in the market, both cheap and costly, depending on how your pocket leads you. So just get it. So you now take your stick, and now the camera side should face up, and as you are putting it, make sure that your buttons are safe. And another thing, you can put your phone on flight mode to avoid disturbance when you start shooting your video. So now I put it here, okay, are you seeing? And then the next thing I did was to go with my sellotape. I continued with my sellotape, making sure I did not touch the button, okay? This is what I'm going to do to go around. Again, I come again. I go this way. Anyhow you decide to go, just make sure that your camera is secured. That is, your camera here is secured. No sellotape is covering it, else it will be blunt. Okay, the only thing you should achieve here is to make sure you hold your phone very well. I'm doing this a bit rough, but then I believe you'll understand what I'm doing. You now go. You go again. Okay. Sorry, the sellotape is really disappointing me, but then I'm trying to pass a knowledge which I believe you are understanding. So you go ahead. Okay. You come again, you wrap the chair, the wood. By this now, your camera is set to go. All right? It's set to go. Forget about how rough the front side is. It has nothing to do with the camera you are using to view your videos, okay? Now if you feel it's not yet okay, you can continue adding your sellotape until you are sure that your phone is highly secured on the stick or wood, whatever you choose to call it. So let me say, assuming I want to secure it more, I'll just go ahead and secure it more. Okay, I'll secure it more. Now watch, the most important thing here is that your camera is not closed and your buttons were not affected. You can see the sellotape is in between the two buttons, because sometimes if you are not careful with the button, it will just be, on and offing. So especially this one, you must make sure that this one is not affected, and if it is, all you need to do is to just remove it, shift it, and then position your sellotape another side where the button will not be touched. So that is it. So the next thing I did after this is to get a chair. Now this is a chair. You can decide to, you can see the chair has a hole. You can decide to pass it through this hole, and then, are you saying that it's staying? Now once you start, you can see it's staying. If you don't want it to be too down, you look for something else. Now look at it. If it is too down, you can get something to support it by lifting it up a little, and it will stand. The next thing you are going to do is to get your sellotape. Make sure you are setting it exactly how you want it to be. That is, whatever video you are making, you are getting the video that is entering, the phone is videoing it. So the next thing I will do, I get a rope. This is a kind of cloth ribbon. All right. Now it's not that these things are easy, but if you want a steady video, you must pass through this. Make it stable, make it steady, so that your video, because if somebody is holding it, sometimes the person might want to scratch, and before you know it, the video will shake. And if you are the type that don't know how to edit video, like when I started newly, you find it very difficult to post such video because the video is now rough. Now this rope I'm going to be tying, you'll be wondering, what do I want to achieve with it? I will just tie the rope, and the next thing, because I want it to be stable, I will just take it to the hand of the chair. Okay, take the first one to the hand of the chair and tie. Now the reason is because I don't want it to shift, because this is just a hole. If you don't do this, it will shift. And tie it. That is if we don't have a good, the chair I'm using now is not good enough, so I have to pass through this, and then take the rope again and tie to the other hand. Okay, now with this tying, I can even remove this. This is not necessary because I am using my rope. And with this tying, whatever I have here is no more shaking, because there are other things holding it. Two hands are holding the stick at the middle, and then I can adjust my chair, and this is what I have. Whatever thing I am doing here is showing on the video. Now you can decide to lift it more up. It depends on you. You can as well decide to get something like a stand, a stool, maybe a high stool, and position it at the back of the stool, and then attach it to the stool. What you want to achieve here is a steady video. By the time you do this, I am telling you, all those videos you started watching, my first video was my coated peanuts, where I show you how you can use just your water, your sugar, your salt, and probably your flour to do your coated peanut, and it will be perfect. That was my first video. If you look at that video, you will notice that that is exactly what I did there, and it gave me what I wanted, even though the phone itself that I used then wasn't really a quality phone, and at the same time it wasn't really like the picture is not very clear. But at least the people that watched the video, they loved the video and they understood the video. So you can start. You should not wait for anything to bring you down. All you need to do is start small. With time, you can, begin to make it bigger. Like after having doing with this, the next thing I did was to buy a stand. The stand that I'm using to video this particular one now. You can see the leg. That's the leg of the stand here now, and this is the leg. So I bought it and I can set it anywhere and my video will be beautiful. But start small. There's nothing wrong in starting small. Before you know it, you have grown. Remember, even the Bible made us understand that it's always good to start something, no matter how little, that God Almighty is going to bless the work of our hand. So my people, I believe I've been able to share this wonderful method and wonderful idea that I used, even though it is a funny one, that I use in starting my YouTube. Try it. Do not procrastinate. Procrastination is not anybody's friend. It will only set you back. Every day I want to, but I am not doing it. Thank you very much for watching. And for those that have not subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumb up if you really enjoyed this video. Thank you. May God bless you. Bye.